You don't have to do it right. You just have to be willing to do it. Willingness is usually all it takes to create what we'd like to create. And I know this might just sound really bizarre and weird because you're like, but what do I gotta do? So you set a goal, you set a target for yourself. As you guys might know this, if not, you will now. I'm doing a daily 5 choices challenge. Basically, I have made 5 things that I want to do for myself just because I've always desired to. And it's something that I know would be honoring of me. And so anytime you set a goal for yourself, a target for yourself, something that requires you to let go of your old habits, of all the ways in which you are so used to thinking in a limited way about yourself, about how much time you've got, what you can and cannot do. Anytime you set a goal that you've got to reach for, step out of your comfort zone for, it is not going to feel great. A lot of what will come up when you set a target or a goal for yourself is resistance. And the journey is not about having no resistance. The journey is about allowing yourself to be with that resistance and do it anyway. Because you do not have to do it right. How many times we set these goals and targets for ourselves and then we're like, oh my God, I'm not doing this right. That kind of chatter goes on in the head. But what if you don't have to do it right? What if what all that is required is what for you to show up for yourself from a place of love, for you to make choices for you, not because then you have something to judge yourself against, but because you really want to practice what it is like to honor yourself, to nurture yourself. And even in the times that you slip off the track or you do not do what you thought you will be doing in the way that you thought you will be doing, you still have your own back. You don't judge yourself for it. You don't beat the crap out of yourself, but you lean towards curiosity. Oh, that also reminds me of, I'm starting a book club on the Curious Seekers. It's actually called the Curious Seekers Book Club. And there's so much change that I have personally received from just reading books. And not just reading like, okay, I just got to finish this book, but really slow down reading book, assimilating and allowing the words and the wisdom in the book, that which resonates with me, that which is light for me, to be something that I integrate and embody. And so I've done these one-off book clubs a lot of different times on different books. But this time I'm just starting a club, and we will begin the journey by reading the book called The Gift of Allowance. And I am gifting the first call for you to come and check out and join us. It's going to be tomorrow, but a lot of these conversations that I have here, the format of the book club is such that we will engage with this on an ongoing basis. So, what if you don't have to do it right? And in fact, the way I created this book club is so wrong because, you got to give it some space. You got to give it some space to nurture and cultivate. But I just started and I'm like, we're doing it tomorrow. And it's such a wrong way to do it. But what if you don't have to do it right? What if you just begin the journey of whatever it is that you have always desired to have, without having a need to be right, without being willing to be wrong, and just being willing to show up for you and have your own back on the way. So that's my invitation for you today. You don't have to do it right. Anywhere you might be holding yourself back from just showing up for yourself because you are not doing it right, would you be willing to let that go now and just choose what works for you? Have your own back. Do not judge yourself for any time you slip or you don't do what you say you would do. Be curious. And if you'd like to join me tomorrow for the gift call that I'm doing in the book club on The Gift of Allowance, that's the name of the book, Gift on the Gift of Allowance. You're very welcome to join us. You will find the link in my bio. And I'm just so glad that you're here. Doing this daily video is part of my daily 5s. In my daily choice challenge for 101 days, I'm doing these 5 choices that I have picked for me, 5 choices that are honoring of me. And one of them is just to show up on video every single day, do a live. So this is me showing up for today's live. I think it's day 3 because I know it's January 3, so it's day 3. And I also invite you to look at what is it that you would like to prioritize and commit to in your life. It doesn't have to be 5 choices. It could be as simple as 1 choice. It doesn't have to be for 101 days. It can be for 30 days. But I urge you to do what you do, or choose what you'd like to choose in your everyday life from a place of love for yourself, not because you think you should, not because of because other than that I want to for myself. So I'll see you again tomorrow on another Live and Exploration, and I hope to see you on my book club gift call tomorrow. Bye-bye.